Welcome to my YouTube channel, Patterny Books, and today we'll be making this beautiful Christmas angel. If you notice, this base right here is the same as the Christmas tree we made in a similar video. Happy folding. Before we start our angel, we're going to start with some math. So in my book, I went to the last page, and it's page 249. The angel takes 35 folds, and each fold is going to take 2 page numbers. So I'm subtracting 70. And that got me to 179. I then divided that in half, and I got to 89. We always start on an odd page, so in this case, we're going to start on page 89. So let's go to page 89 in our book. For you, it'll be whatever page that math brings you. So again, you go to your last page number. Okay? And then you're going to subtract 70, so you have room for the 35 folds that we're going to do today. And then you're going to divide that in half. Okay, so in my case, I'm starting on page 89. So this is the exact same fold as the tree, if you did the tree with me. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your right corner and go right down into the binding. So it's going to look like a little sailboat. You're then going to take that and fold it over. Don't go too close into the gutter because it starts to get a little bit thick. And it's going to get a little bit difficult as we do a lot of these folds. So at this point, it kind of looks like maybe like a little paper airplane you made when you were a child. And turn that over. And you're going to have this tab right here. You're going to fold that up, and then you're going to go inside. And now you've done your first fold. Okay? So let's go ahead and do that again together. Take your right tip, go into your gutter, and then you're going to fold that over. I take a little extra attention right at the very top. That's where it starts to get a little bit tricky. And then you fold it over. Fold it up and in. Again, right tip into the gutter, or fairly close anyways. Fold that in half again, paying special attention to the very top. Fold it over. And hold that tip up. So as you can see that in just a few minutes, I already did 3. Okay? You're going to go ahead and continue until 35, and then we'll meet back. I've now finished my 35 folds, and now it's time we're going to add our head, which is made out of a styrofoam ball, which you can find at a dollar store or in your attic. And we're going to make the wings. So we're going to start by making the wings. To make the wings, I'm going to remove 2 pages from the back. Oh my gosh, I love that sound of pages ripping. And I'm going to remove 2 pages from the start. Put my book aside for now. And now this is as easy as when you make paper fans. I like to make it pretty thin. I would say I'm doing not much more than probably a centimeter and a half. And I'm just going to fold it back and forth. And I'm going to do that with all 4 pages. Don't worry, it's not going to have 4 wings. Okay, back and forth. Okay, go ahead and do that, and then we'll meet back. I've now made my 4 fans, and we're going to glue the fans, 2 of the fans together. just like so. And that's just going to allow us to have it to be a little bit thicker. Then go ahead and glue the other one together. See, I promised you we wouldn't have 4 wings. I do like them nice and thick. Now for this next step, I like it to be scalloped on the edges, so I just cut. It's a little bit thick. You're going to cut this triangle off. And what that does is it gives a nice scalloped look to our wing. Again, totally up to you whether you like that, or you could just leave it plain like so. Totally your preference. So I'm going to go ahead and do that on my other one, since that is my preference. That way also, if it's a little bit uneven, it kind of covers that fact. Okay. I am now going to try, it's kind of thick, to staple just to hold this into place better. Depends on your stapler, whether it's going to allow you to get it to be that thick. So I'm going to do that with my other one. And that just holds it into place. Okay, so go ahead and come back to the book that you folded. And our goal is we're going to have our wings like so. And then we will add our head. So it's going to look something like this. Okay? So let's go ahead and glue our wings on. And I do glue it a little bit up here where the binding is. It gives you a little bit more space to work. And that's going to take a little while to glue. And our other one, glue that little guy there. As you can see, this is going to take a little while. You may prefer to use a glue gun. That's totally up to you. I'm just going to let it dry for a while. And then I'm going to, while that's drying, I'm just going to stick something right there to allow it to dry. I'm now going to take our head, put a little bit of glue on our toothpick, and stick that right in. And then put some glue on the other side. And stick that into the book. Put that back there. So you can see at this point, it's just a whole lot of just fiddling around. Okay, so I'm going to let that dry, and then I'll come back and show you the finished product.